let's ignore my hair. We're gonna do it at the end. I've just done the essence, L'Oreal essence. Going to use a eye cream. During winter time, my under eye area is fairly dry, so to ensure that foundation doesn't sink into it, into the fine lines, it's better to have some eye cream, but not too much. So I only put like half the amount I would use during the evening time. The one I'm using is called Seaweed. It is actually the brand name. I find this one is very convenient, that you see there is a head for massage your eyes already, and it's a squeeze, therefore you don't need to touch with your finger. Besides, can you guys hear? There is a turn on button here and it can vibrate, so it kind of help your eye cream to be absorbed by your skin. I find it's very hygiene, good design, very convenient and practical. For primer, I'm going to use Timage. This one is called Porcelain Radiance Multi-Effect Primer, and my one is more for oily skin. It's called 03. Just look like this. It's literally feel like face cream. As today we're doing Christmas look. For Christmas look, we need to be more attention to details, as people would have good like closer distance than usual. Try to make everything look real, as you're born in this way. So I will only put the area that I normally have trouble with, like the pores area, fine lines, the area that normally have face oil. So I won't put for whole face. For Christmas look, I would highly recommend to stay on the product that are stable on your face. Try not to try out some new things, because the worst thing you want to happen is halfway through your makeup or your skin start, breaking down. For the foundation today, I'm going to use Giorgio Armani's Cushion Foundation. This cushion foundation lasts a decent time on my face. I like this cushion foundation. Is very easy to work with and perform very well on my face, and most importantly is look like skin finish. Can you guys see the difference already? This side without, this side with. Just like very natural, neutral finish. Therefore, even when people take a closer look, they still feel like they may feel something on your face, but they can't really tell. That's what we want to achieve today. And by the way, I'm putting very light layer on. So again, it's to prevent it caking up later on. To reduce that risk, and at the same time is to make sure it doesn't look happy. And for the side of my face, I'm not putting too much foundation on. I literally more focus on the center of my face, and then use whatever left on the puff, then just blend it to the edges, therefore kind of giving you a natural shading already. I don't know what's going on earlier. I think my camera didn't catch part of it. So basically what I've done is, once I patted with powder, I did 3 layers of setting spray to really lock everything in. So we now move on to eyebrows. Eyebrows again, just stay neutral. So just use a eyebrow pencil to draw the shape a little bit. Then don't worry about the unevenness and all the gaps. We're going to use the powder to fill up the gaps in the middle. Then I use a, not eyebrow gel, I'm just going to use the Florasis mascara to lift in the eyebrow. Use this brow pencil to fill up the gap like this. Can you guys see the difference now? For the eye look today, we're going to use this eyeshadow palette, which is from Florasis #Impression of DAI. We start from this color. Firstly, I pat the color into the area I need it, and then blending them out. Make sure the color is patted all over your eyelid, including the gap towards your lashes. That when people look closely, they don't see a white gap over there. Use the same color for the under eye. The joint area, make sure, again, no gap. Then dip this more brick red orange color. I will pat this color from the out corner inward a little bit, but inward is following your lash line like that. So I pat the color first, so easier for you guys to see, and then don't worry about it looks weird now. And then when you open your eyes, you want this color just above your eyelids a little bit over here. So it's like your eye socket over here. Then just blending it out. You see, it's quite easy to be blended out. So again, just add the intensity as you like. Then I will use the same color, pat a little bit towards inner corner, now upwards a little bit, like that. Just a little triangle, like this. Then use the same color for the under eye area. More add the intensity towards the out corner. Then use a smaller flat brush, then just wet it. You can just use your setting spray, but don't make it too wet, just spray once. That's it. Wave a bit, then dip into my favorite shimmer color over here. At the back of the eyeshadow palette, there are shades numbers here. So this is number 06. Then I pat this color more from the middle towards the inner corner. You of course can use your finger, but I use a brush, just feel it is easier to be more precise. And then use the same wetted brush, dip into this lovely green shimmer color, which is 05, then pat it from middle towards out corner. Don't worry about two of them mixed together. They mix very nicely together, actually. Don't worry about the area that you feel if it's gone out a little bit. We will adjust it once we done the eyeliner. Okay, then just use a fluffy brush just to only gently blend the edges. And now I'm just going to add this more brick red, which is 04, a little bit at the out corner. Then dip back into the 01. Then just gently soft the edges. Then dip into the lovely shimmer green color in the middle, which is 08 for the inner corner. I saw some sampled pictures from our Florasis official that they used this one for inner corner. That was surprisingly nice. And I extended a little bit over here, but for here I will use the main shimmer color. I am now doing the eyeliner, then we're going to adjust the eye look again. So I use gel eyeliner to wing out a little bit. Then I dip into the dark brown color, which is 03. Then gently pat this color just above the eyeliner. Then I change to a more pointed brush, more small. Then mix the brick red and the dark brown color to intensify the out corner. And the edges, use a fluffy brush to blend it upwards. Then to intensify the out corner for the bottom eye. For me, I just continue patting the dark color towards the waterline. Then join the wing. Then extend gently towards the front. You can just feel that, look at this eye is more rounded, and my preference is to have my eyes looks more like this. Exactly like this eye. We will need to use some fake lashes today. First of all, let me just curl my own lashes first. Apply the mascara base, then apply the base for the bottom lash as well. My favorite electronic eyelash curler, just to make the lash curl shape more natural. Then I will apply another layer of mascara first before doing the fake lashes. For the lashes, I am using Uniqlo's one. Although this is already good enough, yeah, but it's for Christmas, so we're going to make it a little bit different. If you see the lashes, you will see more pointed and more fluffy. And we will use both today. I have to admit that I am not a great expert to do fake lashes. I don't actually normally do it, but I find this look, I tried it a few times and I still feel looks way much better with fake lashes. Can you guys not really see the difference? So once we down the fake lashes, then I use a liquid eyeliner just to fill up the gaps. Now we pretty much finished this eye. Can you guys see the difference? So let's see in the normal distance. This half and then this. Okay, let me get my face balanced again. Now finish both eyes. Then move on to the blush. As we very much focus on the eye looks today, so the blush will again stay neutral. Then I'm going to use the Flower Nose blush. My blush brush. Not too much. in terms of highlight, I won't use a actual highlighter just in case after 5-6 hours my face gets oily. I'm going to use something like this instead. This is Dior Backstage Powder No Powder. I think this powder is in one of my favorites before, and I really like the texture and the finish. When you put on your face, it's giving you a, I'm not sure whether you guys can really see, it's giving you a very neutral, subtle glow, but then turns to like oily look. This one is really nice. Just going to dust this a little bit. And this one doesn't give you the white reflection when you use the flash, by the way. And we know for Christmas will be a lot of, pictures taken, and you really don't want to use some product that give you some weird reflection. For lips today, I'm going to use a lip liner from Timage because you do want it to last long. You don't want to drink a glass of champagne and your lip color start disappearing. Obviously, everyone can retouch after a meal, but before that, during the snacks and the champagne time, you don't want anything cakey up on your lip. So it's always safer to have lip liner as a base. Okay, after this, I'm a little bit debating in terms of what color to use today. Okay, I have a few selections, majority from Giorgio Armani. I have 107, 102 and 204. Let me do these swatches actually. 204, this color, to be honest, originally when I did the try on haul, I believe, I wasn't overly impressed. But when I actually used a few times, I really like it. Giorgio Armani, this 204 is a new color. Okay, so this is Giorgio Armani 214, this is 107, this is 102, and this is from Elise Fast. Oh, I really want the 204. But you know what, I'm going to use Elise Fast, this one. One of very important reason. Let me do this first. One of very important reason that I've decided to use Elise Fast, this one, is because this, although is a cream formulation, but this I find at least when I every time use it, does it disappear after a meal? It does breaking up afterwards, but it doesn't like normal lipstick color that start fading out from the middle. This one, if it start fading out, is kind of the entire lip start getting lighter or start disappearing, rather than kind of getting patchiness on your lip. So drink champagne, eating snacks, this one doesn't have much impact at all. This is, to be honest, from the cream formulation lipstick, this is very long lasting. Let me do my hair, then I'll be back. I'm sorry that you may see slightly different makeup today, as I did forget to do the ending for this Christmas look video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you also like it. Myself really enjoying doing that makeup, and the Florasis eyeshadow palette is so good to use on day-to-day basis, as well as creating a little bit more smoky, intense eye look. So if you do, don't forget to click the like button, and I will see you on my next video.